Yo,
what up?
Welcome back to Yo Just Talk.
Back for another episode.
Another one
bites the dust. We are here on this lovely Saturday. We have Muya burgers. Vern's got the vegan burger. I have just
there you go.
A normal cheeseburger.
Let's do a little quick thumbnail.
But they have
fries.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, what do you got?
I have just a normal cheeseburger, but I will say I stepped out of my comfort zone. If you know me and you're watching this, you know I am a very picky eater. Toddler level picky, unfortunately, and I went out of my I'll admit it, probably below toddler.
Pretty rough.
And I added some extra stuff on my burger. Then I added fried shoestring onions, which typically I hate onions, but they looked good because they kind of look like onion rings. Oh, yeah, whatever. I'm excited.
The thing about my burger is they usually fall apart if they're not a Beyond or Impossible. So I had a fork just in case it does.
Yep. Oh, and you don't get that sauce because that's not vegan.
Yeah, so we don't be taking it.
Well, you don't get all the ketchup, right? Okay, so. Well, you can put it back.
But eat it with a fork.
So, I went and picked up the food. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I want to talk about this because I know that I'm a scaredy cat. For one, being a female driving in the dark, I feel like most females are probably a little bit aware, more so aware than maybe a male, maybe not, but just I feel like I'm hyper vigilant when I'm driving in the dark. It freaks me out. I'm just always thinking someone's going to pop up and try to take me a car, try to take me whatever, right?
While you're driving?
Well, while I'm driving.
They're going to pop up?
Okay, yes. I'm always afraid that I'm going to drive down the road and someone's going to run out in front of me and I'm going to have no other option but to stop and then they'll take me, right? Because I don't want to run them over.
They'll take you. Take him.
Kind of yes.
And I'd be I got a certain set of skills.
But in that moment, am I allowed to run them over?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
it'd be an accident.
Morally and ethically, I don't want to run anyone over, but if it's me or them.
It wouldn't be your fault, though, because they just ran on the street.
Okay, but would you do that? I would be scared to death, so maybe I would try to swerve around them. But I'm not a skilled driver, so this is what runs through my head, okay? But when we moved to Texas...
driving in Dallas, you gotta be a skilled driver. Go ahead.
When we moved to Texas, okay, in Kansas City, I guess maybe there are obviously other places that do this, but we had never experienced it until moving to Texas. Alleyways. Where the garage is in the back of the house and you pull out and you drive down an alley and then get to your main roads.
I think Chicago does that, yeah.
Right? So we never really experienced that. And for the most part, I actually really like it. I think the houses, the neighborhood looks a lot cleaner. There's not a ton of cars. Some of our neighbors have lots of cars. But, it just looks nice. I like coming in through the garage.
I don't.
You don't like the alleys?
Because it's a one-way street.
Oh, okay.
If it was two-way, but one-way, and somebody else is coming the other way,
yeah, you just kind of have to figure that out.
It's a whole process.
My thing about it, though, is what I don't like about it is I am terrified. I am terrified that there's going to be someone in the alley while I'm driving and it's dark. Okay, I made the mistake of, I don't know, so I can listen to true crime podcasts all day, every day. Uh-huh. I can watch, I love the Dateline 60 Minutes things. You don't like those, but
So it's a bunch of bad, crazy news.
Right, I can listen to that. But we watched one news thing, and it wasn't even a news special 60 Minutes or anything like that. It was literally the news that was happening. Mm-hmm. And remember the two guys robbed and killed the guy, and they were in his alley. And
That's
now...
sad. It could have been anybody.
Right. Now, from what we know of Texas, and we've been here a little over a year, like, that doesn't happen often. It's not like a problem. It wasn't even in our area. I don't even think it was in our town. But it freaked... City, you know what I mean, city, town. But it freaked me out. Now, I really struggle backing out of our garage and into the alley because I'm always afraid that when I back up and I look behind me to see if there's any cars or anything, someone's going to be standing there.
Well,
okay.
They try to rob you, just hit him with the car. Okay.
Right. But, so I'm always really scared of that, right? So then, let's add to my scaredness. And I did listen to an episode of a podcast. By the way, I love podcasts. I listen to podcasts all the time. They get me through work. And one of my favorite podcasts is called Morbid. I know, but it's not as morbid as the title.
We talked about your entertainment choices.
Right.
The
girls are morbid. The girls are hilarious.
She scares herself.
Yes. Okay. So I like them because they mix up a little bit of true crime with a little bit of ghost stories, with a little bit of just kind of
ghost stories added in.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. I like them.
Right,
so anyway, I made the mistake of listening to an episode. And again, I don't know why certain ones stick with me. I can listen to a ton all the time and they don't stick with me. But so that one news article or that one news thing that we watched, and this episode, literally I think about all the time. Okay, so it was about what's called black-eyed children. Okay?
Black, they hitting the eye? That ain't cool.
No,
man.
like their eyeballs, pupils area are black. Okay?
Like all black. The whole eye black.
Okay, yes. So it's part of like the ghost spooky.
So it's not real. Since they're talking about ghosts.
No, but it freaks me out. Okay, so basically the first like encounter happened in Texas, and actually happened.
Texas is huge, but go ahead.
But let me get to it. It actually happened not that far from here,
from Dallas,
right? So, and I think that's also what freaks me out is that it didn't happen super far away from here, right?
But it's a ghost, so you don't know if it's even true.
Well, no, I agree. But what freaks me out is that supposedly, can I use your napkin? Supposedly, these black-eyed children just pop up out of nowhere.
Oh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally. So, you know, I mean, I'm sorry. If you believe in ghosts, if you don't, like, take this for what it is, right?
Like
but yes.
Sewer? Like it?
No.
Not it.
No. But
Children of the Corn. You ever seen that?
Yeah. Those were like one of my favorite movies.
Children of the Corn.
Yes. Okay, so a couple stories of like they pop up and the whole spiel is do not let them in your car, do not let them in your house. Okay?
Well, we see a kid with all black eyes. I'm like, no way.
Well, so the thing is that they kind of change, but they're very strange kids. Okay, so the people that have supposedly encountered these children all of them have said that as soon as they saw the kids, they felt something was wrong. Mm-hmm. Now, they didn't necessarily think like ghosts or, like a demon or anything, but they felt something was off, right? And all three of the stories were very much like, can I use your phone? Can I come inside and use your phone and call my mom to come pick us up? Like she was supposed to pick us up from the movie, but the movie was canceled or something like that, so we didn't want to wait an hour. Mm. Something along those lines.
So you walked all the way to my house.
And I think they probably
don't have payphones anymore.
I think people get the vibe, since they're kids, like, oh my gosh, I've got to protect them. I've got to But anyways, the whole point of the story is the fact that I'm terrified that I'm going to drive down the alleyway and they're going to pop up in front of me. I literally turn on my brights in our alleyway and get through it.
Just hit reverse. Go the other way.
And get through it as fast as I can because I'm so scared.
Ah. Well, watch out for the black-eyed children.
I kept thinking to myself when I was listening to it, oh my gosh, I gotta tell Vern.
I don't pick up hitchhikers.
Don't let him in the house. Yeah, but I'm nervous. Like, what if they just come to the door? Well, I mean, this is if you're a believer and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What?
The hiccups. Okay, anyway, it's something more positive and less scary.
What we got?
But don't you think that's weird? Do you ever think about that whenever you're backing out?
Nope.
Do you ever think to yourself someone might be there? Maybe not the scary part, but like...
Nope. I look for other cars. About it.
And that's funny because the other cars are the least of my concerns. I would rather hit another car than see a person.
You don't want it. It'd be your fault when you're backing out.
Well, no, I know I don't want to actually hit the car, but I'd rather that than... I told Vern this. I've just come to terms with I'm not a fan of night driving in the night.
Well, during non-daylight, was it daylight savings? Where the sun goes down early?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do.
I know. I don't like it. I'm always freaked out that there's gonna be someone on the side of the road that like jumps out or...
How you gonna jump out when you're moving in a car?
I know.
That makes no sense, man.
You're right.
Who jumps out? Nobody does that. Unless they're trying to kill himself.
Oh gosh, that'd be terrible.
And then that's not even guaranteed. That's not a good way to do it. So yeah, the chances of that's pretty low.
That's true. I don't know. I just freak myself out, and then that's all I can think about in those moments. So I literally...
Remember Pokemon came out and they were like, you gotta be aware of yourself because people were just walking into traffic.
Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And people are just walking in traffic and stuff. Like, man, you gotta know where you're going.
You gotta pay attention.
Getting robbed because they've been to bad neighborhoods.
Oh.
They weren't aware of their surroundings.
I'm like too aware.
All right, whatever works for you.
Yeah. Oh, also, side note, different subject. What we were talking about, what you messaged me about earlier today, Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
There's a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, that's where it's all coming from.
We need to watch it. We got to free Britney.
Well, I think it's about her pops having control of everything because she had that mental breakdown.
Yeah, but there's some... So, like...
She's a little weird. I follow her on Instagram.
Have you seen the one where, like, she's working out with her boyfriend and you can tell that he tells her to smile and then she all of a sudden smiles like it's like a robot?
No.
Yes.
They're probably playing. I think people read too much into stuff.
There's just so much stuff out there.
Do you follow on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Would she be trying to dance and stuff? She does not look like a robot.
Yeah, but they think that...
She's a little crazy, but that's what Hollywood does to you.
Yeah, but people think that they kind of keep her, like, sedated, if you know what I mean.
Oh, for 13 years?
I mean, yeah. What do you mean?
No.
They have full control of everything.
She's even had new albums come out in that time frame. She was even on, like, music awards.
I don't think so, Vern.
She was. Because she had that new album that dropped that time. After her crazy.
I think you gotta watch We'll have to watch the documentary.
Mariah Carey.
We'll watch
still
the documentary.
Has full control of her stuff. Britney Spears should be fine.
But that's the thing is, though, Britney Spears doesn't have full control of her stuff.
Yeah, Mariah Carey flipped out more than Britney Spears.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, were you hungry?
Yeah. I'm drinking this Naked Green stuff. Got a little cold. Kristen gave me. So I gotta try to get healthy. She made me sick.
I told him it was too cold to go running.
Man, I've been running when it was 2 degrees outside.
Well, okay, you weren't dressed appropriately for the running.
I had a long sleeve though. So it was like 58, 60 degrees.
It was chilly. The wind. No, it was chilly.
It was a little windy, but it ain't nothing. Tomorrow's gonna be almost 70. I'm gonna hit up the run before it gets cold.
I was gonna say tomorrow's gonna be almost 70, and then
40s. Well, Monday's gonna be
we get
almost
cold
70.
in Texas. I'm not looking forward to it.
I don't know if you should wipe because you're wiping meat juice all on there. Do not touch it. I don't want meat juice on my hands.
Oh my gosh.
That's why you should have got your own towel.
I didn't think about it, honestly.
Trying to make me sick, y'all.
The joys of vegan and non-vegan marriage. We were trying to do pizza tonight, and we're kind of disappointed. Well, I mean, this is delicious, but
Pizza Hut tripping.
kind of disappointed because we love. Well, I love Pizza Hut. It's my favorite.
It's not even. She don't even eat pizza. All this is pepperoni on the bread.
It really is triple pepperoni.
Disgusting. You don't have to do it.
It's so good. Well, because I don't do it, and that's like the only
Your
time.
heart just dying.
That's the
saying,
only
"Help me."
time I eat pepperoni.
I think at night after you eat that, I hear your heart saying, "Help me."
Stop. This
It's
is
like, help me.
this is why
This
people
adult
think
woman doesn't know how to eat.
this is why people think vegans are judgy.
No, that's just bad for your body. It's a lot of processed meat.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. But yeah, if they got rid of the Beyond stuff.
Point is, they got rid of their Beyond, like their vegan meats, and so.
And I know it was a hit.
Well, yeah, because we ordered it several times when they still had it.
Well, no, all my vegan people live. Vegan pages, everything. Was popping.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you said it was delicious.
They'll probably bring it back.
Yeah, I don't know, but they got rid of it, so we didn't do pizza. So then we kind of had to think on the fly vegan options.
I can still do pizza. It just has to be sauce and
No
vegetables.
cheese, yeah. Sauce and veggies.
Extra sauce.
And Pizza Hut usually does you pretty good on that. Like, they give you good amount of vegetables. And
Yeah, but come on, man. I'm not paying all that money for that. I can make that myself.
true. Oh my gosh, my burger is good, but I'm either talking too fast or getting too full.
Is it a double patty?
No.
It's a big meat patty. Is it still mooing?
Ridiculous.
There's a lot of meat.
Ridiculous.
Look at it. Your body's already trying to throw it up again.
I don't think it...
Don't throw up on camera. People get sick.
I am nowhere near throwing up.
Sounded pretty bad there.
No. Nowhere near. What did you want to talk about? Bezos?
Oh, he's stepping down from CEO. We got fools out here. Capitalism's dead. Bezos is stepping down. He knows something's coming. I'm like, no, man. He also listed like 5 different business ventures he wanted to focus more on than Amazon. You know, because he already got Amazon where he wants it to be.
So who's going to be running it?
Some other dude. They named him. I don't know who he is. I don't keep up with people like that. But yeah. Capitalism ain't dead, y'all.
Mm-mm.
It's alive and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Especially during the pandemic, man. Like, Amazon made loot. They hit, like, record highs.
Well, yeah, everybody was at home ordering off of Amazon.
Yeah. A lot of companies did, though. Like, Domino's was killing it. Still is killing it.
Domino's?
Yeah,
Specifically?
Domino's did great. Domino's, UPS did great. A lot of companies that killed it. Tesla. I'm going to talk about that.
Why don't people want to talk about that?
Then here in Texas, you had the SpaceX. They wanted to land like this, like up and down.
Mm-hmm.
But it keeps landing like this. Boom, it explodes.
Yeah,
and
like
the second time it did it. So that's not working out. So they'll get it. Never count out Elon Musk, SpaceX. They'll get it.
So my thing is Elon Musk just funding it, or is he like a scientist, engineer that's also like contributing to the knowledge of creating
he just creates
it?
a great team, man. He's a genius with business and ideas. But like Tesla started during the Obama administration, way back then.
Yeah.
And like taxpayers were helping fund a lot of it. It was a hustle.
In a good way or a bad way?
Well, with every car, they said like a taxpayer paid like $3,000 or $30 because they were getting so much tax breaks. But what Obama was trying to do was help that EV, electric vehicle market start popping.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you had to do. But now look at it, man. You got a gang of EV companies. You got charging stations. You got Apple linking up with Hyundai and Kia. Going to do an Apple car.
Wow.
Yeah. That's dope. Got Ford doing them, GM doing them. EV's the new world, but the thing is this, I still have gas. So let's not get oil where it's like $5 a gallon again. Even though it has gone up. Because you got gas recently. It was like $40, wasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't noticed. I mean,
your gas used to be like $20, $30, low 30.
Yeah.
So it's going up.
Both of us don't get it so often though that it doesn't feel.
But I wanted to get like a truck, a big like pick 'em up truck, Texas style with the big old wheels on it.
But here's the thing.
I gotta like climb, like get a climb like 5 steps, get in, like boop, 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 just sitting at the light, boop, 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 boop. And then like when you take off that big plume of black smoke, goes on. That's what I wanted. But now the gas prices are going up. I'll stick with a little car. I'm good.
Yeah, but even if you, okay, maybe not that extreme of a truck, but even if you got a truck, you drive so little.
Well, whenever I go into the city now, I'm going to start taking the train.
Right.
Once this pandemic.
We have so many like other options for getting around. Once things like safely start doing, when people can safely start.
I love public transportation.
Yeah. We have so many more options.
The only thing is public transportation, you can't like vibe out like you want to, play your music loud. But shoot, I just think about how much money I'm saving. Wear and tear.
Yeah.
And it's just more convenient.
But also like...
Especially if the weather's nice.
You don't necessarily need to do that because, I mean, we're kind of extroverted people. But, I mean, we like made friends when we were on the train. You know, those elderly couples that were going to the game as well. They were like talking with Elias and.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say make friends.
Well, okay, we're not hanging out every weekend.
If I saw them at the mall, I wouldn't even know what they look like.
I could remember that, but I have a weird memory.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that. But yeah, I like the train. I rode it down to downtown to go to this little conference thing I had. It wasn't bad.
I just feel like you could still.
If it's raining or something, that'd be a little inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
Just the bus part of it. The train part, because everything's covered. But the bus part, where you're waiting, those buses just be like a stake.
You're waiting out, yeah.
It ain't got no cover.
That's true.
They'll probably increase that. I don't know. Well, they need funding for that. But the way the Biden wants to do the infrastructure bill, that might include some parts of it.
Don't be getting into politics.
A lot of promises out here. I don't do politics that much. But, yeah.
You don't do politics, we just watch.
What? Oh, I watch CNN.
See, but I feel like your stock stuff, I feel like that is kind of politics.
Yeah.
So, but...
That's true.
He's throwing me off. But a little bit, like, I feel like that's...
But, yeah, because it's just weird.
So if you've been watching our videos, you've seen the slow progression of editing.
Editing's getting a little bit better.
Gotta owe it all to this guy.
I learned iMovie helped out.
He's picked it up pretty fast.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube helps a lot.
I mean, there's, always room for improvement, but I feel like you're getting good at it.
It's got to be a little bit more seamless. But.
Practice with that. But, from that first one I did to what you've done.
We had to keep the green screen in the back. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's getting better. And then the second one was a whole different editing system. And then I went.
But you did good on that one, though.
That one was easy. All I did was change the beginning and the end. But yeah.
Yeah. But, we always want to continue, like, making it better and working on it. This was good.
Didn't look good.
Yours didn't look good either.
Mine looked awesome.
Yours didn't look good. Your drink doesn't look good.
Oh, if you didn't make me sick, I wouldn't eat this.
I know. I made him sick, yet I made sure I got him. What's that one? The greens?
Yeah. She just wanted to spend money.
That is not true. You're so rude. Do you guys have this in your relationship? Someone's always the spender and someone's the saver? I mean, hopefully, if you guys are both the spender, you still do okay and like you're doing okay. But we could even make like a whole thing about this, I feel like. But when we first met, I was the spender. And he's the saver.
Y'all gotta save for rainy days. You never know what's gonna happen. You might need your money.
He's excellent at that. I was terrible. I can admit it. Terrible. But he has guided me and showed me a lot and learning a lot and like also just learning more about. Can I use that now that you're done?
I don't think I'm done yet.
Oh my gosh. But also just like I never really, and I don't mean this in like a cheesy way with like in regards to kids and a husband and stuff like that, but when I was younger, before I met him, I never really thought too far in the future. Even if I would be single by myself or single mom by myself, like I never really thought so far in the future where I thought about. For one, I don't think I ever really understood stocks or knew what that was. But also just like saving for things, I still struggle with like instant gratification, right? I see something, I want it.
What if you need tires on your car?
I know, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying is like being married, especially being married to him, has taught me so much because let me tell you, I never was like without anything before him, but I was struggling. I was not saving. Sometimes I was very paycheck to paycheck. My parents helped me, I just was not making sound choices. And luckily major stuff didn't happen in my car or like
the car was the problem.
Well,
I don't know what else could break.
Right. But like it always got worked out, but
well, you never got your oil changed.
I never got my oil
Instead of eating out, you could have put that on oil change.
True, but eating
like,
out was instant.
What got you to the restaurant? The cars. You gotta keep it running.
That's true. That's true. And I always thought in the back of my mind, like...
Remember the first time I got in your car? And I was like, hold on, is it supposed to sound like this? It was like... I was like... She was like... You look like nothing was wrong. I'm like, man, this engine, it's like it's not going to even move. Well, and then you put it in... It's a little off focus. It was like... I was like, oh, man, we're going to die.
I loved my car. I loved my car, though. But...
It's awful.
Yeah, I didn't take...
It was... Everything was shaking. The whole car was, it was awful. I literally started it up because I was driving. She let me drive it because she's weird. So I started it up and I looked. I was like, "Is it supposed to sound like this?" And you was like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" I'm like, "It's about to die." It's like gasping for air.
In my defense on that one, I've always thought I feel like every car I've had has been loud. I feel like the car I have now is loud and it's well taken care of.
You got a whole new engine. That car is not loud.
I feel like it's loud. I feel like I can still hear it. It's not like a Tesla. So I never really thought anything.
Well,
Aren't Teslas like super quiet?
You mean like a Prius or something?
I
I mean,
don't know,
electric
you know what I
vehicles
mean.
are quiet, but yeah.
You know what I mean. But so I never really thought of that, but
You got a good engine. You got turbo in your engine. That's why it sounds like that.
Side note, ladies, if what do you think? You can comment below. But
we got to single out the lake.
Because you know what I'm gonna say.
No, I know.
In a relationship, I just feel like the guy drives.
That's stupid.
You don't have to open my car door.
No.
You don't have to open the doors to the restaurants. You don't have to do any of that. But if we're gonna go
I get
somewhere,
there first, I might hold it for you. Other than that,
so
but no,
romantic.
I think no.
But if
I'm a feminist.
No,
whatever a woman can do, a man can do.
Yes, I can do it, but in the marriage, I like when you drive.
No.
And don't get it twisted, ladies or gentlemen. He's saying all of this now, but he drives a lot.
Yeah, because you're a horrible driver.
Precisely. So you drive.
And it's easier for me to just drive than have to like fear for my life because you're not looking. You're hitting curves. You're not paying attention.
It's all part of the tactic.
Or you're rude and you want to play your little crazy depressing music. So then I'm like, man.
Why do I have to be rude? I'm not rude.
Because that is rude. You know your music is horrible. Why would you want to put that on somebody?
Too.
My music is awesome. Why would you want to put that on a human being?
Another debate we have not settled.
That's
constant debate.
Marriage abuse.
I feel like if you just listen to it wouldn't be.
No,
and yours isn't?
Mine is hype. Depending on the weather, I get it popping.
No. It's only one genre over and over and over.
Not true. I listen to everything. I listen to R&B. I listen to hip hop. I listen to alternative. I listen to a little bit of riggedy rock.
Okay,
listen to everything.
It is like 1 to every 500
even country.
songs.
Who's the brother I like now?
You don't even know, and that's been
I'm
brand
not good
new.
with names.
Willie Jones.
Willie Jones. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, Willie. Because yo, that album is dope.
It's good, yeah, but
I'm an American, something.
No.
He's talking about equality. It's pretty dope.
But the point is, okay, you just started listening.
And I like that song, that Tim McGraw song, "The Die When I Die," with the bull. I rode the bull, and is it Tim McGraw? Some song.
Well, Tim McGraw.
No, it might not be Tim McGraw.
Oh,
One Last. I rode the bull. And
okay, yes, where he went to the doctor and he was told,
cancer.
yes,
dope song.
I went skydiving.
Yeah. You don't need to sing it, but yeah. And then that song with Nelly, a little dope. Song with Nelly.
Ew, I could not stand Florida Georgia Line. I mean,
no way, it was some dude, man.
Vernon.
It was one person. I think it was Tim McGraw too. There.
It was Florida Georgia Line and Nelly.
Tell us it was Tim McGraw.
It was Florida Georgia Line.
I bet I'm right.
This is why we need to have a trivia because
it'll be some crazy question. It'll be like, what size is Kim Kardashian's booty? I'm like, man, am I supposed to know that?
Okay, for what?
There'll be a bunch of
who
pop culture.
Sizes them? There's not like a
your booty's
size.
always a size. That's why they give you 3 measurements.
No, those are your hips.
Your hip, your waist, and your bust. Not your bust, your booty.
Your bust.
Oh, your bust, your waist, and your booty.
No, your bust, your waist, and your hips.
Well, usually if you got big hips, you got a big booty.
Oh my god.
You got the childbearing hips.
But the point is, no one walks around and being like, "Oh, Kim K's butt is a size."
Of course they do. They know how big her booty is. I bet you could Google how big her booty is. I bet you could.
Why are we talking about it?
I bet you could Google it.
That's funny. But no, the questions would not be that. I think it would be more so like, okay, you should know this one because I just told you about it. And you like Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly is now dating Megan Fox. Who's Megan Fox's ex?
I don't know. Some dude.
Okay. What TV show was he a hit of in the late 80s, early 90s? Melrose Place. Okay. No.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
no,
wow.
But you're very close.
Yeah,
you're very close. 90210. Brian Austin Green. So it'd be like questions like that. All correlating to, Machine Gun. Well, you like Machine Gun Kelly. Don't know him. But, Megan Fox.
But what does that got to do with anything?
It's like pop culture. Because it's a big deal, because they're like in the headlines because Brian Austin Green is supposedly parent alienating Megan Fox because he's pissed that she's dating Machine Gun Kelly.
But to me, to know that information, I didn't know what TV show he was on, what his name is.
Well, it's just like fun facts. Everybody knows 90210. It was similar to Melrose Place in a sense, but it's like pop culture facts.
What's
right?
Einstein known for?
Oh my gosh,
that's like cool stuff I would like to know. I don't need to know stuff like who. Brian Austin Green? Brian Austin
Green.
So you know his full government name.
Well, because he's famous for being Brian Austin Green. He's not famous for just being Brian Green. He's known for being Brian Austin Green.
I think that one Green guy on MTV, Tom Green. Was it Tom Green?
Yes. What was he? The comedian guy?
Yeah. Who
was he married to? Huh? Who was a famous actress? Very well-known actress.
Oh, he was married?
Who struggled with addiction from age 12 and up.
It's all of them.
Okay, no, but like...
oh, no.
Okay. Drew Barrymore.
Oh, I know Drew Barrymore. She did that movie when I was a kid, Firestarter. It was dope. She couldn't help but start fires. You probably never seen it. I was like 5.
No, but I like Drew Barrymore. E.T. is what she's actually like.
She did a movie after that called Firestarter.
I'm sure she did lots of movies after E.T.
No, really, Firestarter was it. Then she chilled out for a little bit.
Vernon, after E.T., she was like 6
She did Firestarter after E.T.
Yeah, but then you said she chilled out.
After Firestarter. I haven't seen her. And then she did some other movies back in the 90s when she got older. I don't know. I don't know her flow chart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know her videography either, but...
She was on Charlie's Angels, though.
She was on Charlie's Angels. So there we go. See, pop culture...
like Charlie Angels.
Pop culture is fun.
No, it's not.
Yes. Culture. I mean, it's important to know things about Einstein. It's not gonna get me
that stuff, yeah.
It's important to know things about that, but it's fun to know, like, okay... Oh my gosh. Speaking of a little bit of pop culture. The other night I was singing Smelly Cat, Smelly Cat. He did not know where that was from.
I've never heard of it a day in my life.
Stop.
It must be some small town song.
Friends.
Oh, I didn't watch Friends.
Yeah, but I feel like even if you weren't like I wasn't a huge fan of Friends.
Was there even a black person in Friends? Of course not. I never watched. I watched Friends a little bit as a rerun. It's probably one of those shows I watch to make me tired so I can fall asleep. But yeah, I never watched Friends. I like Seinfeld. Seinfeld was dope. But
was there black people in Seinfeld?
Yeah. The lawyer.
I mean, I'm not disregarding it. But...
Seinfeld had Arabic people, everything.
Yeah. And the shoe lady that she made really upset.
The shoe lady. I've seen every episode of Seinfeld.
I know. Remember when she went to return the shoes, and the lady kept being on the phone?
Oh yeah.
And she was really.
I don't think it was shoes. I think it was like a dress or something.
It was not.
I actually think she just had a question, and she wasn't trying to return. She just had a question.
Anyways.
I remember that episode. And then Kramer took all the packets out the clothes. He was like, yeah, but in years, these clothes will start falling apart because they'll dry. Yeah, it was funny. Get moistful.
Seinfeld is good. Yeah, I mean, the point is, though, that even if you didn't watch Friends or, like, wasn't a huge fan, most people still know that little, like, smelly cat. You know, when Phoebe...
until the other day when you started singing it. I thought she was nuts.
When Phoebe was singing that...
Thought you were having that mental breakdown.
You know what I really want to find? I need to find the DVDs or the shows for news radio.
The thing is, you never watch all the whole seasons. You get bored of them pretty quick.
Yeah, but if
you got all the OCs and you watch 4 episodes.
Well, because I've already seen the OCs several times.
Why'd you take them from the person and never return them?
My bad. I'll send them back to you. It was an accident. I'll send them back to you. It was an accident?
Because you were like, I gotta watch them. Give me all of them. Well, and then you watched 4 episodes. You're like, okay, I'm done.
Well, I think it also is a little difficult when you're married and have a kid.
Oh, so blame it on me.
Well, you're not watching the OC.
I would watch the OC in a heartbeat.
Okay, after this, Let's watch an episode or two.
Well, the way my night is set up,
Exactly.
I don't know if we'll be able to do that, huh?
Exactly. But
Anyway,
no,
let's let
news
these
radio.
people get to their
Okay,
life.
yes, we could.
All right,
could go
y'all.
on and on.
I'm gonna holler at you. This is Yo Just Talk signing out again. I still haven't looked up my Instagram handle.
You're fired.
But where can they find you at, yo?
Miss Kristen Harris on Instagram.
You need something funky, bro. Like, you need to change that. But go ahead.
Well, you know
Come
why.
on,
You
homie.
know why. I
Why?
have it.
Well, you need to make it funky. Because that's just blah.
You can't even remember yours. At least I can remember mine.
But it's dope when I do.
But the most important thing is to subscribe.
Subscribe, like, share.
Put on your notification
Make
bells.
some comments,
We're trying to do
talk
this
some
3
noise.
days.
Yo,
Be
you
nice.
ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
I'm sensitive.
You gonna hurt her feelings.
Yes, be nice.
You won't hurt her feelings. Be angry. I don't care. Say how you feel. I don't care. I can laugh about it and talk about you in the next episode.
No.
But yo, have a good one. Enjoy your whatever you're doing out there.
Be safe.
Yo, just talk. Peace.